Hi guys, Martin here, Man City Fan TV. How are we all doing this? Let's be honest, it's a miserable Monday, isn't it guys? Miserable Monday. Wet, damp. Don't know what it's like where you guys are, but it's been a miserable day here in Manchester. Anyway guys, I hope you're all good. It's Monday. I had to come and say hello to you guys. I'm just going to go through some of your comments, through hellos. Hope you're all good. Edward Denham, hi guys. Hope you're good, buddy. Martin, don't forget Sturridge as an LFC player who was notorious for diving. We're going to get into it, Edward. We're going to get into it, believe me. Section is on. Funniest comedy sketch ever. Real wattage Sterling for 70 million plus Gareth Bale. That has to be the win. The 2019 Comedy Awards. It has to. But we're going to talk about that as well. When is the quiz? Says Edward, it will be this week, guys. Andy will update you with that. Don't you worry. It will be this week. We promise you. Kraber, hi guys. Hope you're doing Kraber good, mate. Section agrees with you. Let's have a look. Section, hey Kraber and Edward. Edward Denham, hi Kiam. Key in the game is on. Hi guys, hope you're good. Leonard London, man is diver. Pep is right. Hi everyone, Martin and Andy. How are you doing, buddy? Mingyi Wong is on. Hi section. Edward Denham, Leonard, I agree. Kraber, Mane is a diver indeed. Hey Kian and Mingyi, football fan chat is on. How you doing, GM? Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're going to be good today. No banter, but we're not having any silliness. No burning anything down. Or you will be going training with the kids, my friend. Hi football fan chat. Leonard London. Alright Martin, I'm good. Leonard, hope you're good, buddy. Evening Martin, everyone out there. Evening section. Martin, it is miserable and I've been very busy. Busy myself, first day back after not being so well. Busy. Yeah. Ryan Corrie's on. Hello everyone. Have you got your hair sorted, Ryan? Have you finished watching the catch-ups and the omnibus? Coronation Street? Have we sorted it out now? Did like the hair, Ryan. Did like the hair, mate. Not so happy Monday. No, it's not, Mark the Blue. Ryan Corrie, good job I wasn't here yesterday. My ratings, mate, your predictions look like we won 5-0. We won, Ryan. Come on, be positive. I'll let you know when the quiz is later, says Andy. Yeah. GM, some exciting announcements on Wednesday for our channel, not to be missed. Just thought I'd let you know. Not a problem. Get over there, football fan chat. Give him a like, a share, subscribe to his channel. He's only a kid, but he does some decent content. So get over there and give him a view and a share. See, done it for you, GM. You owe me now. Dank City, hi all. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, buddy. No burning down here, sorry. No, hope not, buddy. Ryan Corrie, don't say burn it down, Matt, and I'll get Firefly Funhouse flashbacks. Oh, Ryan Corrie and his WWE. Leonard London still struggling what our defence would be like against Liverpool. Think positive, mate. Edward Denham, Dank City, no player ratings for you to copy today. Ooh. Ryan Corrie, I thought it was being nice giving Aguero a 4. 4, Ryan. Wow. Edward Denham, possibly Angelino. Good day, buddy. That's Andy's impression of an Aussie accent, I'm presuming. What can I say? Right, guys, what we're going to talk about today, well, it's there, it's out there. Pep Guardiola has had some things to say regarding Sadio Mane and his antics, shall we say, from Saturday's game at Villa. They have had history of it, shall we say, which we'll talk about. Just ask a certain David Moyes, Luis Suarez, who will remember that. The battle just got real on Sunday, what Klopp said. Yes, Sanjay J, hope you're good, buddy. Klopp has responded to Pep, so we're going to have a look at that. Carl's on. Alright, buddy, hope you're good. Mr. Martin, hope you're good, mate. Carlisle has the most miserable people. Ryan is calling you miserable. Don't stand for that, buddy. Don't stand for that. I'm gutted about Gomez. I bet you are, Cal. That was horrific. What a horrific challenge, that. Ocean Rages on Evening Blues, up your good buddy. Edward Denham, Sadio Mane, the new Zaha. A little bit worse than Zaha. Zaha, not as bad as Mane. Edward Denham, High Ocean. Guys, we're also going to talk about a silly rumour. Sky Sports came out with today that City are going after Gareth Bale for Raheem Sterling. 70 million and Gareth Bale for Sterling. Wouldn't buy his right toe. But we'll get into that as well. Going to talk about the injury updates. Got some latest news on the injury updates. We're going to talk about the date has been released for the Carabao Cup tie away at Oxford. Talk about that, which may affect some of you going down, it may not. We are also going to talk a little bit about Pep and how he has had his said his thoughts on becoming Manchester City manager and what he thought. And finally, we'll have some transfer news for you. I said it was going to be a packed show. It's a packed live vlog today. We're going to get into it, so we can't do it without you guys. So I'm just going to jump back to the comments, see what I've been missing. Let's have a look. Ryan Corrie, you lot ain't going to be happy with my predictions this weekend. Probably not. But I'm catching, told you Ryan, slow on the ball. And where am I now? Third in it? Catching you up. Kiam's fallen off a cliff regarding his predictions. Andy, now wrong with the challenge, just unfortunate. Never a red card, but I hope Gomez gets back soon. I know, but I don't know, Andy, about that for me. Apparently, we're putting a bid in for Zuma, 35 million. What? You're getting 35 million on Zuma? I don't rate Zuma at all. Not at all. Stoke City couldn't even rate him. I'll take the Bale deal if it included Sane. Craig, would you really? Section 20, I wouldn't take Bale for free. Carabao Cup belongs in the bin. Why, Edward? Why? Why does the Carabao Cup belong in the bin? We've won it 3 times on the spin. Come on. Positive. I think 1-0 City, twice on the spin, but we've won it 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years. Gomez released footage of his foot being put back into place. Not something I'm going to watch. Ryan Corrie, you're 4th. Martin, I'm 3rd. 4 points clear of you. Yeah, but you were about 15 clear of me at one point, Ryan. No buying him. Zuma was boss at us. No, we're buying him. Zuma was boss at us. Boss somewhere, because I've not seen him have a decent... If he's boss for you, it's the only place he's been a boss. Carl, that's all I'm saying. Paul Standill, Bale, why would we buy Bale? Always injured. Ryan Corrie, Kiam still top, won't be for long, buddy. Edward Denham, spot on Zuma is very average. I'll take any trophy, Paul Standill. My thoughts exactly. Edward, Everton keep signing top 6 rejects. Mingyi Wong, Bale is so injury prone, why wouldn't we get him? Leonard London, very unfortunate to lose Rodri for Liverpool's game. Yeah, but we've got enough. Squad's plenty big enough in that midfield. Ryan Corrie's section has fallen off a cliff in the predictions. Andy, see those challenges week in, week out. Standard yellow card, yet again VAR made 4 decisions in that game, not the ref. VAR are taking over at the minute though. Carl is on from Washington. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope it's nice over there for you. Edward Denham, I just don't like how the final is in February. Make it in May. Can't have every final in May, buddy. I like it in February. Get a trophy under your belt. Push on for the rest of the season. Gives you that little bit of extra confidence for me. Carl Blundell, I got the City score right against Southampton. 2-1. You did. I fell off a cliff with that. 6-1, I said. Bait rumour is garbage. Bale, you mean? Presumably mean Bale, Carl. Marnie dives. We all know that. Add him to the list of notorious divers at LFC. Yep. Ryan Corrie, if we want to talk about bad predictions, we have Andy in 10th. He really is Man United. Oh, Ryan, you're brave. It's because he's not on. I'll see if you, next time Andy's on, whether you say that. Carl, it's cold. Was 0.5 degrees last night. Wow. That's colder than here, that, Carl. Should have gone for Ake last summer. He would have been better than both Otter and Ferner, in my honest opinion. I'm not sure about Ake. Not at the, especially at 70-80 million you're talking about. Where is best man? In the bin, hopefully. Section is best man according to my sources. Best man is a total a-hole according to my sources. No, fact. My sources is fact. Paul Stanley, why would Sterling go? Not known many who'd wanted to leave in the last 10 years. Normally City you can't get rid. Exactly. Great in Feb, Edward. Loved the Carabao Cup far better than the FA Cup. Carl Blundell, I'm catching up with you. Oh, he's gone. I told you, Ryan. He's gone. He's gone. And, Brokaki is the baller we need. Don't worry. I told you, Ryan, you were going. Ake would have improved our defence. Not really for me. Skriniar, please. Now, there's a player who'd improve our defence. Folk jumping on Mane like he's the only diver, the only player close to him for falling over with no contact or little contact is Laporte. Ivor's on and he's starting the controversial comments earlier. Hope you're good, Ivor. Carl Blundell, come on, Andy, man. At least time out Martin. You can't time me out. There'll be no vlog. Hi, Martin and guys from Bernard. Bingy won. What did Ryan say? And he's fallen off a cliff, basically, in the predictions. Right, let's get into it. So, Pep Guardiola has said that, I will just get it up for you. Pep Guardiola has basically said that Sadio Mane likes to dive. To put it bluntly, I will just get I can find the images. Lovely when a plan comes together, isn't it, guys? Plan comes together. There we go. Sadio Mane has been accused from Pep Guardiola of diving. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what Pep has said and other people have said. So Pep Guardiola has said basically that Sadio Mane dives, which is quite... I'd probably agree with that a little bit. Pep has also had his critics hit back at him. Apparently, Guardiola is scared of Mane, according to Jamie Redknapp. I've heard. Gotta love these pundits and everything that they come out with. It's generally BS out of their mouth. Apparently, they have further stoked the fire. It could be a potentially season-defining game at Anfield this weekend, and Mane goes into the game as the Reds' main man. Apparently, Guardiola suggested that Senegalese is a diver and he sides 2-1 win over Southampton on Saturday, which is unlikely to have gone down too well with Jurgen Klopp. Former Liverpool man Jamie Redknapp believes it is further example that Guardiola is scared of Mane, so apparently he's scared of him. Quoting, hearing Pep Guardiola mention Sadio Mane in diving was surprising. It is unusual to hear a manager say about a rival player, but I don't think it was Guardiola trying to wind up Mane ahead of this Sunday showdown. It wasn't an attempt at Mindgames or a deliberate dig. I believe Guardiola genuinely fears the threat of Mane. The Manchester City manager has him on his mind. He knows the 27-year-old is now Liverpool's most important player and is Jurgen Klopp's number one man, as proven on Saturday. What a load of garbage. So that's and in kindness, Jurgen Klopp has hit back, believe it or not, with his lovely comments of Jurgen Klopp has hit back. This was in the MEN actually this afternoon. Hits back at Pep Guardiola's dive claim against Liverpool forward. Basically saying he's defended Sadio Mane, defended him. He's gonna, it's his own player. Ahead of Liverpool's clash to Manchester City this weekend. Obviously we did come from behind. So Klopp has come out and said it has happened many times. What Liverpool done the last few years is because he is a special talent. That's what Guardiola then said. Yeah. Guardiola continued, sometimes he's diving, sometimes he has talent to score incredible goals in the last minute. He's a talent. So he's admitting he's a talent, but he's admitting he's also diving. Klopp's come out with his lovely thing. He was responding to Guardiola's comments in his pre-match conference for their Champions League clash against Genk, defending Mane from the diving accusations and suggesting the City manager couldn't have been aware of the incident at Villa Park. Fair enough. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Do I like that he says about one of our players? I'm not 100% sure. This is what Klopp has said. Sure, he spoke about Sadio or us in general. Maybe he'd only mix the words he and them. I didn't hear Sadio's name. I don't know how he could have known about the incident so soon after the game. Sadio is not a diver. It was a situation in the Aston Villa game where he got a contact and he went down. Maybe it's not a penalty, but maybe there was contact. It's not like jumping over a leg and pretending he hit you. All the other penalties were penalties. Yeah, right. Because he got in that situation, added Klopp. I'm 100% sure if something like that happened for Man City, they'd want a penalty as someone kicks a player in the box, and that's a penalty. I'm absolutely not in the mood to talk about Man City, Genk or us, whatever, but not Man City. I don't think about Man City. I don't have to tell the boys. The story they wrote last 3 years is only possible because we focus on the next game. We don't have to think about City. My players won't do that. That is according to Jurgen Klopp's response. So let's get into your comments and see what you've said about some of these comments. We've got where I'm up to, because I have been talking a lot. Do like to do that, as you can probably gather. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, Andy, Ake over Skriniar all day long. I don't agree with you there, Andy. Pep smart, refs will look at it. I'm hoping they will. Edward Denham, we will bring back Douglas Luiz soon. I thought he started off well for 20 minutes against us, and then I think he fell off a cliff personally, but that's just my opinion. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, but Ake looks more realistic than at £80 million for me. Cal Blundell, I'm eating a pizza. I'm a tank. You, what kind of pizza is it, Cal? Bugger off, Ivor. Let's have a look. Pep telling the truth and people don't like it, from Paul Standill. Exactly. Cal Blundell, Andy, you going to Liverpool game, lad? No, but I am. I shall be there on Sunday. Edward Denham, I can see it next week. Manny dive at the Cup end 90th minute. Ivan Laporte is quality. If he manned up, he would be untouchable. Martin is Cal. Yeah. Martin having a pint with the Dippers, Cal Blundell. Got to, haven't you? You've got to, what's the old saying? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Marley diving was absolutely disgusted from Leonard. Totally agree. I can see Fernandinho fouling Manny on Sunday and they get a penalty. I'm hoping not. The one person I won't want near Manny is Fernandinho. I really wouldn't. Carl, shameful, incompetent pundits. Jamie Redknapp for you. At least it wasn't John Aldridge this time. According to Jamie Redknapp, Pep wouldn't hack it in the Premier League. Yeah, well, proved him wrong. Sadio diving Mane. Bernard, Mane has took over Salah's mantle as a cheat. I'm scared of Mane. He could wreck us. They will be scared of our players too. That's the game. Totally agree with you, Ivor. Redknapp is such a clueless guff. Exactly. Edward Denham, Jurgen Klopp, fix your teeth before defending the King divers Salah and Mane. Kraber says garbage. Leonard London, scared of Mane diving and bent ref awarding him a penalty. I don't know if you've heard who the ref is. Michael Oliver. Says it all. The same referee who didn't give us the Tottenham goal. Let's have a look. Edward Denham, very scared of Divock Origi. Does score in big games though, doesn't he? I don't know why. Something about him. Does score in big games, does Divock. Bernard, our big players need to step up Sunday. Not been doing it really. No, they haven't. Totally agree with there, Bernard. I'm really starting to hate Liverpool more than I ever hated United. They are getting a little bit that way, aren't they, Paul? Paul, I hate them more than United. Leonard London, ref will bottle it at Anfield as per usual. Paul Standill on current form. City need a massive game on Sunday. Ryan Corey, gotta love the Dipper, saying Pep always talks about them. It's almost as if that's the media. That's all the media asking, generally do. Edward Denham, sorry guys, big jump there. Get myself back up to date. Bernard. There we are. Edward Denham, Paul. It's difficult to hate United when they're so relevant. Bernard Deneen, hate players with talent that cheat. Spot on. It's creeping more into our game, and that's what's worrying me more. Not just Mane, but a lot of players. Craven Mane does dive around legs. He does. Scott Williams, KDB step on Sunday, 100%. I hope he does, Scott. I really do. Kyle, it's KDB time. Hope so. Lella London, I think Pep should play second string against Atalanta. That loss yesterday against Calgary 2-0. I really, really hope so. Sorry, another big jump, guys. I'm just going to get where I'm up to. Let's have a look where I am up to. Sorry, guys, it's just totally dived on me here. Big jump. Right, where I'm up to. I think I'm there now. On current form, Paul Standill City need a massive game on Sunday. They do. Carl, clueless, why did he get a yellow card? Mane does dive around legs. Right, now we're up to it. I think Pep should play second string. And LFC have history lately of players who constantly dive. Klopp's a fucked hard. We're always in Klopp's head. Well done, Pep. Exactly, Luis Suarez has done that for years and years. Remember, I think Moyes did it. Accused Suarez once of diving, and Suarez went and dived in front of Moyes. So there you go with that one. Klopp should should keep his mouth shut. His players should be taking diving lessons from Ming Yu Wong. Totally agree. Ryan Corrie can only see a 0-0 draw or Liverpool ripping us to shreds at the weekend. Be positive, Ryan. Come on. Edward Denham saying man isn't a diver is like saying Cal is a tank. Cal Blundell, I can it being 999,999 draw. Mark the Blue, remember when the Dippers winged about Razza diving? Two-faced idiots. Exactly. Ferner will see DM at weekend undo Gundu to have a rest. I don't know, he's playing well, Gundu, at the moment. Ricky Johnson, Klopp doesn't want to talk about Man City, then talks about Man City. Klopp is as unhinged as they come. Yeah, if City lose its LFC's title, never give up, Cal. Never give up, buddy. James Richardson, same old Scousers. Scott Williams, Gundo. Ivor, I'll be wearing a tin hat at Anfield after my City coach tweet today. I did see that, Ivor. Brave boy, but very funny. Very funny. Michael Oliver, you just bloody knew it. Yeah. Bernard Deneen, respect to Leicester and Chelsea. Whoever wins Sunday wins the league. And if it's a draw, I think City will go on to win it. We've come back from further behind before, Bernard. Have faith, we've come from further behind before. And with a lot less games as well. Please, Pep, don't play Fernandinho at centre-back. Got to play in front of the back four in my eyes. Carl Blundell like the driving lessons comment. Lachau Blues on afternoon. Lachau, hope you're good, buddy. Hope the family's good and the wife. Ferner needs rest for the Atlanta game. I'd send the kids to the Atlanta game personally. Oh, goodness me, all about that. The 0-0 was positive. It was for you, Ryan. Edward Denham. Dipper fans will receive punishment from Man City on Sunday. Well, I won't be doing that. But I hope you mean in the game and not outside the ground, mate. Fern arrested for Atlanta. Garcia to play at Atlanta. Right, you just put me heart in my mouth then, thinking you said Garcia to play at Anfield. Dropped a bottle of Pepsi on me today at college, went all over me from Carl. You need to be a bit more careful then, Carl. Love that tweet, Ivor. I've created an image, Mark will show you soon. So you have to be composed and work just as hard, if not harder, to have a chance. Ivor, I think too much is being read into Sunday's game. City and Liverpool nowhere near as good as last season, and both will drop more points as the season goes on. City will cope with December, January and February better. I really hope so, Ivor, on that. I do. I would agree with that as well. Don't think either team have been as good as last season, and Liverpool have nearly won every game, so tells you something. Martin's going to be fighting the Dippers. No, it won't be, pal. Trust me, no, it won't be. You make me feel more positive, Ivor. Man City, Man TV. Man City didn't see the funny side. They blocked me. They will do, Ivor. That's the problem. Man City will end Carl. Carl isn't Laporte. Don't know what that means, Edward. Carl Blundell isn't Laporte back in December or January. Section 20, Ivor, what the hell did you post? Did you expect anything else, Ivor? Exactly. Well, while he's talking about it, someone mentioned about the The injuries. Let's talk about it. The injuries, guys. So, I do have an injury update for you. The club have actually come out, and I will just get the information up for you now. Again, this is in the MEN, guys. Obviously, David Silva's been added to the injury list. But we do have some updates in regard. The Spaniard is actually the 12th City player to pick up an injury this season, and it comes following a week in which the Blues managed to stay unscathed. So Angelino had to be substituted in the Carabao Cup, as you know. Turned out only to be cramp, which was good. So here are the 5 that will hopefully be back in action very soon. David Silva had to be substituted at half-time in a 2-1 victory over Southampton about a muscle issue. We were expecting him back probably out another week. Missed the Champions League trip to Atalanta in the Liverpool game, and they think he's probably going to be back round about November time, 23rd, after the international break. Rodra, another one who's out currently, pulled up with an hamstring problem against Atalanta. He's expected also to be back until after the international break. So we're looking again, that's another one. Alexander Zinchenko, unfortunately, is a little bit worse than that. You're probably looking at December for Alexander. He's just had his operation. Dr. Kukat. And the other person is Leroy Sané, who obviously we know picked up that injury against Liverpool in the Community Shield, and he's not due back now till January, but I've heard December, all sorts. Pep did say on Sané he's coming back before the end of the season in January or December. February. Could be perfect. He should be perfect. And the big one, Emerick Laporte, obviously went out against Brighton with his torn ACL. And Laporte has come out and said, after successful completion of yesterday's injury, I would like to say thank you to all the messages of support in the last few days. That's what he said. He's due back February. So that is where we are at in terms of injuries going forward. So that's where we're at with that one. Hello again. Let's have a look at some of your comments, see what you're all saying. Just want to make sure everyone is up there. Martin, can you kill me after we lose to Southampton on Saturday? Not like that, buddy. I'm not going to do that. Easy win for Liverpool. Managed to score 2. Easy win. Nasri 4617 is in. Easy win. Taking us lightly. Take us lightly. I want you to take us lightly. Please do. And then when we beat you, you'll be crying. Print the t-shirts. You've already got them printed, I bet. Wearing them. You won the league. Haven't you done that twice before? You have to show me your Premier League medal. Martin will show you section. Ray J737, I think it was Leicester and Spurs. I think it was Leicester and Spurs with -2 dives. Can't compare with the no calls we got on Rodri and KDB against Spurs and Palace respectively. Paul Standel has Bernardo injured, not that I know of. I might be wrong. What did you post, Ivor? I was going to show you, but I didn't bring it up. I brought another image up, so I will. Let me see if I can get it up. I'm going to get it up for you guys on here, and I will show you the lovely image that Ivor's posted. I will get it in for you. Ivor, Man City Man TV, sense of humour. Some LFC fans loved it and saw it for what it is. Simple humour. Exactly, buddy. That's what we don't mind. A little bit of humour. I'm just going to bring up the information if I can. And now my computer won't allow me to do it. But open for some reason. Great. Just when you need it. Any news? Chance Roger could be back? No chance. We've just gone through that with you guys. Leonard London, that City physio that gone to Liverpool is also a big loss. It is a massive loss. That was talked about in the podcast last night, so go over and have that listen. Tremendous podcast by Andy Kiam and Akio from Goa, who I met, and his dad. Lovely people. Go over, I'm going to give that a listen. An amazing podcast, so well done to those three. Edward Denham, bin dippers will be celebrating silver. Muscle issues, bloody dippers. Exactly. Full City squad would win it. We can still win it. Think positive. Edward Denham, absolutely Leonard. Sane always causes them issues. Put me out of my misery. How Blundell. It's not that bad, is it? Support your club, son. Carl Sack Silver and the misery will end. Depends who you get. Miss Signing, mate. Honestly, I'm not so much myself. Edward, I hope so. Ivor, lots more football to come regardless of Sunday's result. LFC man of the match in recent weeks has been Lady Luck. It has. Did you ever win away at LFC? Yeah, probably. Nicholas Anelka, Sean Wright Phillips. I think it was 2003. Well, you ever won the Premier League? Let me know. Let me see if I can get it up. Off to eat tea, bye all. See you later, Ryan. It's not up to 2 wins at Anfield. It's who has most points at the end of the season. Exactly. Edward Denham, bye Ryan. Don't watch too much Corrie. Bin dippers were laughing over Gomez. Just disgusting. Class of their fans, some of them. Not all the fans, some of them though. Shows the lack of class. Carl, that's the dimples for you. 352 Sunday. Ricky Johnson, that's a good way of getting timed out by Ander. He will not want to see 352. 352 at all. Right, the next little bit of news I've got for you is the absolute rubbish that has come out regarding this pair of people. Raheem Sterling and Gareth Bale. Sky Sports News reported that Manchester City were talking about, or not talking, but Liverpool had approached him about a £70 million deal, with cash going a £70 million going to City, Gareth Bale coming over to with him as well, and obviously Raheem Sterling going the other way. It was even backed in, which I did tell the boys earlier. I think it was 3-1 with Paddy Power of Gareth Bale coming to Manchester City. No. City have thankfully come out and rubbish this straight out the chute. Absolutely straight out the chute. Which they needed to. They absolutely needed to rubbish this. Because if there's one people you don't want, you do not want Gareth Bale. He's injury prone, he's over the hill, and we're not a selling club. We're not a selling club. We ain't going to do that, guys. We ain't going to do that. So, to me, load of rubbish. Absolutely load of rubbish, that. So, thankfully, City called their BS quite early on that one, which was good. I was at LFC in 81 with my old fella when we beat them. Good man. Ming-Yu Wong feels so sorry for Gomez. Hope he's okay. Yep, so do I. Carl, I had a teacher who was one of the best fans in the world. Class guy. He was an LFC fan, but not an idiot. See, they are out there. They are out there. We love banter. We love banter. But it's when fans go over the top. There's no need for it. Leonard London buying coach tapping up signing, got him fired. Karma. Was it the buying coach or was it the buying president? Is it Holness that's the owners Beckenbauer and all them? Is he the one tapping him up? I'm not sure. It was the manager trying to get Sane. I think it was the owners that want Sane, myself. Carl Blundell, Sterling coming to us. Why are you going to sell your old... You're giving your club to us to become part of the City Group, Cal? It's the only way you can afford Sterling. Sterling's salmon dive on Sunday would be perfect. Wouldn't that be, perfect? Sterling bags the winner from a dive penalty in the last minute. Ooh, that'd upset them all. I value Bale 0. Totally agree, Leonard. Bale, as much as I think he's quality, he won't be coming City. Sterling to Madrid, you never know. Not unless they've got about 250 million. Either the Bale story originally came from guess where? Napoli Sky Sports News site did. Section, Bale would be minus 70 million. Yeah, I don't even know where they came up with that. And for coming out of Paddy Power to have him as favourite, wow. Paul Standell buying coach, funny, exactly. Kiam is on, hello Blues, happy Monday. Happy Monday, Kiam, for all the way from Canada. Why are some fans so afraid after all this team has done? Cityitis, as Joe Roll once called it, Carl. Cityitis. Never leaves you. Never leaves you. Finding a sound Liverpool fan is like finding a great white shark in the Mersey. We destroyed them last year. We did. Kiam win, lose or draw against the Dippers, they'll bottle it anyway. It's in their DNA. Ever City FC, don't mind that. I had to reread that, Cal. Hi, Kiam. Carl, and remember what Red Bull Salzburg did to them in the UEFA Champions League? Yep. That's why Haaland suddenly became big to everyone. Manager have said things too, more precise to the whole club and the staff and the players. I ran out of tea bags, Martin. What do you recommend? I have Kenko coffee, but up to you. Right, guys. Next one we're going to move on. City have been linked with apparently a new potential signing in the future. So I'm just going to get him up. He's called Gareth Aguilar. He plays in Lima apparently. And there have been, I'm just going to get it up. This was on City Extra this today. Manchester City talks with promising defender confirmed by the club's manager. Manchester City are engaged with negotiations of signing Peru youth international defender Gareth Aguilar, according to the player's coach, as relayed by Sports Witness. The manager of the Lima-based Alianza Lima has confirmed while speaking to Football Coma Cancha that Manchester City are in talks with the club for the 16-year-old, but was keen to stress that nothing is signed yet. The development does follow on reports earlier in the year that claiming that Manchester City were eyeing the player before one of Aguilar's teammates surprised journalists by all but confirming a move was agreed. This relayed by Sport Witness at the beginning of the month. The forward, Adrian Balboa, told the press in Peru, Plymouth was bought by Manchester City for something. I see him well to play in the first division because of his personality, even though he's still too young to play in a team with as much pressure as Alianza. There are even reports in Peru that Manchester City are planning on buying Aguilar and immediately loaning him out to a team in Spain, probably going to be Girona, and then loaning the youngster out to a team where he has a chance of first team football, speaks the language. Would it make sense? He is preliminarily a right back and he's played 9 matches for the Peru under 17s. Would you like him? I'm going to be honest, I don't know a lot about him. I haven't heard from him before. First time I've heard about it, so I don't really fully know, if I'm honest. Maybe. So, yeah, I don't really know. Would I have him? I don't really know myself. I'm just going to get back into your comments. Let's have a look, see what you are all saying. If anyone's actually heard of that player, please let me know. please let me know. Leonard London, more like RM should pay City. Real Madrid should pay City 700 million to sign Bale. Exactly. Man of Blue, Dipples always slip up. Yep. Edward Denham, cheers. Paul, Ciao Blue, Martin, did you enjoy the weekend picnic? I did, but it was a family event, not a picnic. But it was good. Really good. Carl, media trying to stoke up controversy this week. Mill will come out this week. I probably will. This isn't the last we've heard of this, trust me, guys. Carl Blundell, if you compare our teams, it's Edison, Walker, Laporte, Mina, Dignett, Ferner, Silva, KDB, Sterling, Aguero and Bernardo Silva. Carl's in Dreamland again. We drew 0-0 last year at Anfield. We did. I was there. Mahrez missed his penalty. Me and my son. Wow. Can't believe it. Wow. Fast these lemurs. Work permit red tape. We'll never see the first team. Probably Kiam. Totally agree. Carl, I've said it for ages. I'd have Mina at City. London, yes, Andy, but City were in the better form and more influential players. Carl Blundell, thanks, Edward, lad. Mina makes me happy. Have you heard anything from Best Man recently? No. Don't really want to. Best Man was on Ray's channel recently either. Exactly, just let him stay there. Blocked him, he was all over Ray's channel last night. Yeah, Martin said to me in the Discord that he's secretly an Arsenal fan. Emery out blood, that's what he said. Oh, Carl, you're trying to get me in trouble here, aren't you? Never said that. Never even happened that. So I don't know what Carl's talking about. He'll be going training with the kids in a moment. I've invited him for a chat at the Etihad. Who? Best man? With the squad we have a win at Anfield. We are going to win the league. Yep. Yassin Cadillo. Everyone have been talking about how dreadful our defence is. However, we've only conceded 1 goal less than Liverpool because it makes up what they want to believe. Let's not have Mahrez on penalties this year. Totally agree, Kiam. But put Walker on penalties for Kiam. Kyle Walker on penalties for Kiam. Bernard Dean, yes, I was warned us about best man. Yeah, absolute loon. Don't worry, he's been blocked anyway, guys. Don't worry about best man, he's been blocked. I'm back from my tea. It was a quick tea, Ryan. What did you have? Sandwich? Carl Blundell, would I lie to everyone? Yeah, would you? Ming-Yi Wong will do everything to beat the Dippers. A win would be great, but it's hard going at Anfield. Edward Denning, Mahrez trained with the kids if he misses another penalty at Anfield. Don't even want to imagine that. I think getting Haaland lad would be good to bring in solve our set pieces and corners from James Walton. Doing it in a pub league and done it in one game doesn't mean you can suddenly jump to a top Premier League team in my eyes. But Edison on penalties probably score it. Trouble is he saves it. He's going to get back in time. Kiam, we won't win at Anfield. It wouldn't be allowed. Even Mahrez's penalty would have been ruled out if it had gone in last year, more than likely. Haaland is best man. Can we predict the City team lineup against Liverpool? Bit early yet, Leonard. You want to, by all means, bit early for me. That got a game on Wednesday first. Ivor, yes, called him out, Martin. Asked him to meet me at the Etihad for a chat, as he's not answered me. He ain't gonna do, pal. Just ignore it. He ain't gonna do. Ray J737, I hope we don't get any more injuries at Atlanta. I'd take the kids. Ryan had Corrie for tea, Martin. Bolognese done all the spelling. Carl Blundell, you were telling me how you'd love DT and Troops from AFTV. Said you would have them all on your wall. Where's Alexander Savic? Don't know where he is tonight, guys. I have changed our whole ethos to play Haaland laughable. Exactly. Right. One more thing that I'm going to talk about is Pep Guardiola is apparently come out today and said, this was in the Daily Mail, he reveals that taking the Manchester City job was one of the best decisions ever, and he also talks about Sir Alex Ferguson beating him at Wembley and snubbing the Premier League for Bayern Munich. I'm just going to give it a couple of little snippets because it goes on for ages. It's by Jordan Seward from the Mail Online. Please go over, guys, give it a read. Really, really good article, this. He's revealed it was taking the Man City job was one of the best decisions ever. I will just get you down some quotes because it's quite a big article. So I'm just going to look for. It's been one of the best decisions I've ever taken, Guardiola said on the last episode of What I Wore. It is incredible to be here. The organisation and the people and the players are working. The board support me even in the first season when we didn't win. The last 2 seasons, what we have done is outstanding. Now, I'm just going to name you a couple of things here. This is what Pep Guardiola has won in his managerial career. 2 Premier Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups, 1 Community Shield, 3 La Ligas, 2 Copa del Reys, 3 Spanish Super Cup winners, 3 Bundesligas, 2 German Cups, 3 FIFA Club World Cup winner, 3 UEFA Super Cup winner. So, I'm going to be straight with you now. Stick that in your closet, Jurgen Klopp. You're nowhere near the man. I've said this before, the man is the best manager in the world, if not ever for me. And I know that's going to be big, talking about coming from Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson. But man, he is extraordinary. He is out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. But that's just my opinion on Pep. Now you're going to say, why did you say he wants to leave? Why do you think he'll leave in the summer? It's just something I'm feeling, that's all. But I pray I'm wrong, because I think he's one of the greatest managers ever, if not, like I said, the greatest manager ever. Just, if Klopp and the Liverpool fans want to give it that on Sunday, just let Pep show him his medals. Not from England, from all over the world. No contest, no contest. It's like Sunday League managers and Champions League managers. That's where Pep is, and that's where Klopp's is when you're talking CVs. I'm not saying Klopp is a bad manager. I'm talking about medals, CVs. It's nowhere near, nowhere near. Guarantee we will get more injuries against Atalanta whilst Liverpool play the same 11 both games from Kiam. Blundell, best man, probably voted for Brexit. Guys, ignore him. He's boring now. Ignore best man. You're giving him what he wants. You're giving him publicity. Edward Denham, Alex Savage is scouting Dipper weaknesses and sending them to Tixer. More than likely is. That face expression on Pep's is mine when I get a free pizza. Probably is. I voted for Brexit. I didn't vote anything. I didn't vote anything about Brexit. Didn't either. Carl Blundell, either you only voted for Brexit to get Klopp out of England. Leonard London, pretty much recent managers and players have said the same thing. Working for City is a dream. Don't forget Mane, Carl. I'm too young to vote, plus I'm a tit, so don't vote, don't matter. You said it, Carl, not me. Either I don't want to kick anyone out of England, pal. Not why I voted the way I did. Pep will stay for one more year after this. Kiam's getting like me now. Edward, either do you want to kick best man out of England? Klopp nearly got Dortmund relegated with Aubameyang, Hummels, Goetze and Royce. Either we all want Klopp out of the country with his yellow snow teeth. Yassin Kadu, Raheem Sterling is the best player in the world at the moment. He's priceless for looking, 200 million plus, not for sale. Totally agree with you, Yassin. Rajan737, I think Pep is better than Sir Alex Ferguson. Would not even be comparing if Sir Alex Ferguson had not stayed at United for 20 years. London, Pep will win the double, Premier League and Champions League. Then you have my blessings if you wish to go. There you go, Pep. If you're watching, which you probably are, because you're Man City on TV, you will be watching. Leonard London gives you permission to leave if you win the double. Either what time are you getting to Anfield, Martin? I don't know yet. Will be early though. Either if you're going, mate, come and join me for a fan cam. We'll have a beer. If you're going either, let me know. We'll meet down there. Ray J737, Pep will stay one more year, but unfortunately I think that would be it. Sterling is our only hope in the World Cup. Pep will be knackered all the bullshit he has to put up with, whilst Klopp getting an easy ride. I wouldn't say Pep is better than Sir Alex Ferguson. Just opinions, Carl. Sir Alex Ferguson built several great sides. He's a legend in the Premier League. I'm not saying he's not. Sir Alex Ferguson is a legend, but wow. And final thing today, the Carabao Cup date has been released. I will just get it up for you now. I did have it up. It is going to be on. Let's have a look. It is quarter-final, has been selected for Sky Sports News coverage. The Blues are going to travel to the Castleham Stadium on December the 18th, with the game kicking off at 7:45 PM. So, December the 18th, you are going to be playing on a Wednesday. Down at Oxford. Cold, it'll be cold down there, and it's going to be live on Sky. Will that affect people going? I don't know. I don't know whether it will or it won't, but we don't know. So yeah, that's where we are at with that. I must show you this, guys. Something that I got sent earlier. It's not the Ivor one, because I'm still waiting to get that one up. I am going to give it one more try for you. If I can get it up. This was the one that I wanted to show you. This was, we were going to use the thumbnail, but we decided not to. Man City, LFC fans want Marnie to dive in front of Pep. I talked earlier about the David Moyes, Luis Suarez diving in front of David Moyes. So yeah, LFC fans want Marnie to dive in front of Pep, just like another diver did in the past, Luis Suarez. So there you go. There's what we were going to use. So that says it all, doesn't it? They've got a history of it. They've done it before. What more do you want from them? They're just not a nice thing at all. But not much more you can really say on that one. I am just gonna, before I go, I am just, bear with me a moment. I'm just going to get that image up that I was sent. I have to bring it up. I've got to bring it up for you guys because you want to see it, and I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to bring it up just for you. Just bear with me a moment because it's either still on. Either if you're on, let me know, buddy. I have got to let people know about this. This was one of the funniest images I've ever seen. See if I've put it. I might put it in another file. I'm just going to have a look for you guys now. It is around here somewhere. Let's have a look. I think it might even be. I'm going to just put it onto Twitter. But it is funny. It is funny. I'm just going to look for it now. That's a video. Don't want that one. I don't think I've got it at the moment. Right, it's going to be in my other file. Right, what I'll do is have a look on Twitter. Is it on Twitter either? Let's have a look. Luis Suarez, best individual season in the Prem. Hate to say it. Yeah, but he's a diver, mate. I wonder how Sir Alex Ferguson would adapt to the Pep Klopp era of the Premier League. Look how everybody tries to play out from the back. That is all Pep. Exactly. Definitely. Edward, Carabao Cup 7:45 kickoff sounds good. Ivor is still on, buddy. We won it 6 times. Oh, they're coming on now. They're coming on. Anas Gaming come up with something original. They can't come up with anything original because they haven't got anything original. That's why, guys. They haven't got anything original to talk about. It's boring from them. Absolutely boring from them. And they don't know what to do about it. So what can you say? 18 league titles, City are even worth 10th for Liverpool. What do you mean? Anas, what do you mean by worth the 10th for Liverpool? We're worth a lot more than you, buddy. We are worth a lot more than you. If you're talking about that, we are worth a lot more than you. I have got the picture. I have found it. I just now need to download it. I did have it downloaded. Guys. I will just get it up for you now. Just bear with me a moment. There it is. I'm just going to add it in for you now. It was here. I don't know why I did not do it, but it was here. I'm just going to bring it up. Put it in. Right. Let's have a look. Well, that's just that will be up in a moment for you, and you will laugh when you all see it. Believe me now, you will all laugh when you see this. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, really, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. It really is funny. Right. Never won the league. No, they haven't. All Premier League medal. Hate Suarez, but a great player. Scum of a club is City. Oh, we've got the Champions League. You haven't got much else though. Champions League is always going to be glorified corruption. City, Liverpool have spent 150 million less since Klopp came in. 1 trophy. Pep's won 9. Agreed with Liverpool being better. They haven't been 6 games. Forget 6 times exactly. He's gone now anyway. He's boring. Anna's Gaming do one exactly. You'd lot know how to. You'd know all about the section. Anas, don't be an ass. Exactly. Anas, we weren't debt free in 8 years. Your club, you've generated far more income than Liverpool FC. Exactly right, guys. I'm going to get this up, and Ivor is going to be a legend for this. I assure you, either is going to be a legend. Because this was actually one of the funniest things I'd probably ever seen, you know. It was really, really funny. I'm just going to get it up now. So I do apologise. I did have it up and then it disappeared, and I don't even know why it disappeared. It just went. I don't know why it went and disappeared, but it did. I'm having an absolute nightmare with my saving of these pictures tonight. Right, guys, I have got it up. Right. Why do all the lower teams raise their games against Manchester City and not Liverpool? I think it's something to do with... I think they they've figured this out and they haven't. They really, really haven't, and it's quite sad to think that they have. I don't understand a lot of it myself. But what more can you do? Right, guys, my system is just totally not having this at all. I don't understand why. So what I'm going to do is I will make sure I'm going to find it and I will tweet it out. I will get it tweeted out for you. So if you want to follow me at Horsey City, Man City, on there, I shall put it up for you now. Martin, hire a secretary. I know I should. I've got old computer stuff. And as we're debt free, done that. Why do all our teams? Because we are the best. They raise their game like Villa did. They just don't get the decisions. To be fair, they see more vulnerability in City. Get lost. Martin, hope you get it up faster for your wife. Hey, less of that. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot it in a minute. I'm going to get it up on Twitter for you when I find it. My system just does not want to play ball. I don't know why. Martin getting the follows. Yeah. I'm doing this for follows, Cal. Guys, you have been fabulous. Regarding the quiz, Andy will let you know about the quiz. The podcast episode 4 is now up on the channel. Please, guys, go over, listen to it. Andy, Kiam, and Akio, absolutely amazing podcast. Well done to those guys. It's also on SoundCloud if you want. Man City Man TV podcast. Give the channel a share. Like the video. Give it a thumbs up. Guys, we're at over 10,000. Let's push on now to this 11. Let's really, really push it on. But we couldn't do it without you. I will be back during the week. Take care, Martin. Great stream, even with a couple dippers. Ignored them, buddy. Ocean Rage, have a good evening, Blues. Thank you, Martin. Later, folks, as always, great chat. City fan, good chat, lad. Cheers, Martin. Come on, City. Thank you, Ricky Johnson. Guys, have a fabulous evening. I'm Martin at Man City Van TV. You have been wonderful as always. I look forward to each and every day speaking to you all. Have a great Monday and up the Blues. Oh, Andy just put on, follow me on Twitter, Aviation Blue. Quiz announcement will be on there. Aviation Blue, give it a follow. The quiz announcement will be on there. The Dipper dislikes, he can do. We all dislike them. See you, Martin, and all you Blues mean you want. Take care, Martin. The Chow Blue, take care. Guys, apologise about the technical glitches. I'm going to go and sort this computer out. What's going on, I don't know. All the best, Blues. Scott Williams, Anus Gaming. Who gives a toss about income, mate, with silverware? You know what, mate? You are boring, mate. And you are gone. I've had enough. Right, guys. Have a great time. I'll see you soon, Martin here at Man City Man TV. Have a great evening, guys.